Okay, so to review, we have started off by reviewing where our business is at. We have looked at what we want to focus on, what we're good at, where we're getting momentum. We've set goals. We've broken those down into SMART goals. Made a big list of action needed to needed the list of actions needed to happen so that we can put time on our calendar. We can check off small tasks that lead to a big goal. And now I just want to talk about getting those tasks onto a calendar and also how you can review your progress over time as the year, months, and how everything moves on. So that's what we're going to jump into in this last lesson. So the goal really is to turn all those actions that you came up with into calendar items. So give each action a space on your calendar. So if you had a small task that you need to accomplish, like you need to research something, maybe that's just an hour long task or a 2 hour long task or a 15-minute task that just needs to be placed on your calendar so that when the time comes, you end up doing it. Or maybe you have a project that you just need to spend 2 hours on once a week, and so you just create a chunk of time. I have a friend who does all of her marketing stuff during a certain amount of time once a week, and if it takes longer than that, it just goes moves on to the next week. She just doesn't get it done, but she knows if one of her goals was to grow her audience. She's like, I'm just going to show up and do this every Monday, and when I'm done, I'll be done, and that's fine. I might not do everything, but I'm going to get better. Um, so one of the goals, Allie and I have this document that was our 2019 goals, and we just made a big list, just like you talked about. So one of them you can see here on this slide was to have a retreat with our team. So that's not about making more money. That's not even that specific. We just was something we wanted to do. We had talked about doing it in like a crazy location where logistically that might be more difficult. So we thought, oh, we can just do something like around Red River Gorge or Hocking Hills or something like that. So it should be easy. So we need to make sure we can figure out. Yeah, so that's one of the goals. The other one was to come up with a yearly report, kind of a template to share with clients and all of that stuff. So with the content of that being finished up by the end of November. So you can see that there. So those are we're starting to break it down. In the next video, I'll kind of show you how we use this document to keep coming back to year in and year out, month in and month out to check in our progress. It's not complicated. It's not overly advanced. It's just a simple Google Doc that's easy for us to pull up. If you're a Diamond member and you go back to our organizing your work, you'll see you all have probably seen the daily CEO document that I put together. That is one that this is something that sits inside of my daily CEO document that I can look at every day and just peek at and review and helps keep me focused in on what I'm trying to do. So you do the same. Hop in there, create a document, create a journal, take your goals, break them down into small things, get those stuff all on a calendar. Give yourself space to review your goals, review your progress, come back to it, all that stuff. It should be living in your calendar so that you end up doing it every day, and so that when you miss it, you know you missed it. Like be aware of what you're missing out on. So in the next video, I'll give you an example of ours. Looking forward to chatting. If you have any comments, questions up to this point, we're wrapping it up. You should be well on your way to a beautiful future in 2019 and beyond. Whenever you're planning for, you should be able to do it. Happy to hear your progress. Let me know if there's any spots that have tripped you up, any place you're getting stuck. Whatever those things are, feel free to hop in the comments and let us know. Peace.